You see them already. You're getting the advertisement, you're getting the marketing, you're starting to see them come into this is the time, and it's the best time to buy. This is it. You're at the bottom, and if you can work in this difficult time now and figure it out, you're going to be ahead in each investment as you keep moving forward because of that 25% that the bank's getting and the zero down of keeping your money in your pocket. You're saving for as an entrepreneur, this is leverage. This is equity. So if you can grab this, you are going to be able to start that business instead of that semi job, semi retirement, I'm self-employed push that a lot of people try to get into. You can get that equity behind you, make that first purchase, and then when you're ready, do that entrepreneurs. And there is navigators out there. I know I'm one. So look for us.
Welcome to the Real Estate Pros Show, where we interview real estate investing professionals from coast to coast, as well as the service providers that serve the real estate investing industry. Our goal is simple: share what's working now to help you improve and scale your business to the next level and meet the pros that can help you get there. Real Estate Pros is powered by Investor Fuel, America's leader in helping real estate investors and professionals build the business you need to live the life you've always dreamed of. Let's start today's show. Property insurance for real estate investors doesn't have to be difficult, but it does need to be there to protect you when you need it. MyInvestorInsurance.com not only provides insurance at 15 to 30% cheaper than traditional agencies, it's built specifically for real estate investors like you. You can set up an account in about 2 minutes, get quotes on properties, turn on and turn off insurance for your fix and flip or rental properties in around 2 minutes without having to talk to anyone directly, all through our portal. There's no better way or faster way to make sure you've got the coverage you need to protect you, and no more lengthy policies either. Once you're set up, you're billed monthly and prorated by the day for however long your policy is active. It's powered by MSI, the third largest independent MGA, with 1.5 million customers and more than $1 billion in cumulative premiums written. Get set up today in about 2 minutes at myinvestorinsurance.com/fuel.
Welcome back to the Real Estate Pros podcast. I'm Kristen, and I'm here with Jayvan Spence, who is a speaker and a coach out of Gainesville, Florida. We're going to talk a lot about VA loans today, so I'm excited to get into it. Thanks for being here, Jayvan.
Thank you.
So let's get a little into your experience. You yourself have your own personal history with using VA loans to really have success in real estate. So let's talk about that a little bit.
Yes, ma'am. Well, zero down VA loans is a particular type of loan. It doesn't take any money down. There is pitfalls though, so you really need to know how to navigate it. You first have to get your letter of eligibility. That is required to work with a bank. Without that, you will get another pitch. You'll get an FDA loan, and they'll pitch you how you have to save for your your deposit. And usually it sends you home with a plan to ask somebody for money. So to avoid that, you want to get into it about 18 months to a year before, and get your letter of eligibility. If you don't know how to do that, you can look to the link that'll be provided on this, and get with us. As a first-time home buyer, there is first-time home buyer programs. Like in Gainesville, it's called SHIP. SHIP is a program that explains the process to you of being a home buyer and then goes over credit repair. A lot of relationships do not discuss their credit openly and honestly when they first are together. It's kind of that hidden jewel of not sharing because nobody wants to talk about bad credit until it's time to get there and you do your co-application. You find out one of you guys are not good or both of you guys are not good, and you can work on and restore your credit inside of the first time home buyer program. So it is usually the best route. Even if it's not your first time home, then you can still get into those and go through that side of the program to be educated and understand what's coming at you when you do sit down with the bank. The third pitfall is know your financial institution. You don't just go to your bank.
Stop living on an island and join the #1 mastermind in America for professional real estate investors. Investor Fuel is a community of hundreds of the nation's top investors working together to build stronger businesses and better lives. In addition to the amazing community of real estate investors acting as a board of advisors for one another, Investor Fuel members have access to 100% funding on purchase and repairs for our members only, a health insurance program, and benefits and discounts that more than pays for the membership of most of our members, meaning it's actually costing you money to not be a member of Investor Fuel. If you're looking to scale your business and build a business that allows you to live the life of your dreams, please visit investorfuel.com today and book a call with our team.
Because they don't have to know and carry somebody that can actually do a zero down home loan. And you're now in that same discussion about getting a down deposit or savings, closing costs, all these things that you've missed. So you'll letter of eligibility before you even start considering getting a home. First-time home buyers can help clean up your credit report. When you finish first-time home buyers, you're getting a certificate that says you're a qualified buyer. You're not. Now a realtor is excited to work with you because they know you've done the work to be where you're at now, and they can trust that somebody's already verified that for you. Now they can get you and spend some time getting you to the right bank. Um, the uh Picking the right financial institution, they have to know how to do the zero down home loan. It's usually one of the bigger ones like Countrywide in Gainesville that has that ability, but it's hard to get out of those full explained, go home, ask your parents for $10,000 pitches that they give because they're sharp and they know you're desperate to get this home and they want to push the ball just as bad as you. And it doesn't matter to them which loan you get, as long as you're approved, they're going to go ahead and underwrite that and you're in that. But there's also a second time you can use your VA home loan for people that already use their VA home loan. You can get a second home and there's a process for that. Even a third home if you're very savvy. And that can be partnerships or friends collectively, or multi-units. There is a lot of things to look at, because right now I feel we're one of the top qualified homeowners, home investment assets for this year, is to go ahead and learn how to use your zero down VA home loan.
Absolutely. I feel like it's such a great resource for people who have served to kind of build some equity and get in the game. And that's great that you say you can get a second and a third. What does that process look like? Getting that second home, that third home to kind of start your portfolio off?
Yeah, it's getting really to look back at your credit, making sure you have
Yeah.
that up to date, and then going usually back to the same bank and return back into shopping once you say you're going into the process again.
Absolutely. And what about somebody who might have not have had the time to build credit? Maybe they served when they were very young and now they're trying to build that, or maybe they have bad credit. What are some of your tips and tricks for that?
Yeah, so the first time homebuyers goes into that, it's really you have to get your credit report print it out or go to annualreports.com, look at all three of your credit reports, and then you can dispute them right there, and see what comes back. Or if you're trying to do it faster, you call them and you make payment plans. So if you have a $30,000 boat debt, you want to make 3 payments. These things do drop off with a payment plan in place. If you're in contact with your bad credit and you're making minimal payments, it can drop off of your credit report, allowing for a good credit check when you do go into the financial institution. So there's work to be done. The smaller ones you can pay off. There's a system where you pay one at a time until you get back to good credit. But yeah, it's finding out how much you can save.
If you're looking for consistent, high-quality leads, look no further than Investor Machine. Investor Machine isn't just another agency, it's the most sophisticated, data-driven lead generation company on the planet for real estate investors, and serves the role of being not just a lead generator for your business, but a marketing partner that is helping you achieve your goals along the way. Go to investormachine.com to learn more and schedule a call with our team today.
To pay forward to getting your credit restored, and taking those steps is really what makes good credit. And just disputing those credits annually can give you different results. Also, in Gainesville, we have financial fitness, which is a fixed income approach to savings, where they match you. So you would only have to get half of that paid up and get matched to. Now they have a max, so it ain't, you have to figure out how much they're going to pay up to, but to have that matched is a benefit. It's a course where you go every week, and you'll slowly learn about the budgeting of financial fitness, to make savings investments into your own, what you want to buy, the thing, so to buy into things.
Definitely. Well, that's awesome. Can you talk about your own experience through this and kind of how you found some success?
Yeah. So like I said, you can get into this 18 months to a year out, into a program. You can give us a call if you need to. We're digital navigators, which can help with low tech people. But what you do is you take that journey. So if you start that year and a half to a year out, you can look at inventory, because it's going to take you some time to learn your neighborhoods and your areas that you don't want to live in, by shopping the drive around before you get with a realtor that's going to give you, most usually have time to give you up to 3 properties to look at. They're not you're not just going to look at all the inventory. So if you can narrow down to the neighborhoods you want to live in, look at the home associations, look at the taxes, look at the dues, you can start to kind of guide yourself around the city to better understand what is the values. The parade of homes. If you go to a parade of homes, you can see the whole display of all the new homes that are built, and the builders will walk you through the new features that make the value in the homes. The crown molding, the higher roofing, the water tanks, they go through everything with you as far as features, so you can kind of understand what you're looking for. The hardwood floor, how there's more value in those homes than tile or the plastics. And just enjoy the entire journey, and look at your credit early. um just slowly eat the elephant one bite at a time. It's not a fast process. It's better to really get educated on how to approach it. And a good realtor has that design too in their sales model. It's a full sales, so they can give you that's another reason to give us a call, because the digital assets is what we work with. So you can put guides, you can put templates before you go into housing meetings. You can write even questions for that. Or what's beautiful about a realtor is they'll go out and look at it first. They already walked most of these properties to get rid of those uh, inventory that's not going to work for you, because you've gave them your checklist, and they listen to, and can navigate you into what you're looking for. So,
Amazing. Well, it sounds like you guys do great work. So you work with people who might not be digitally inclined. How are you kind of helping them navigate?
I recruit BA graduates. So I have a high level of skill sets, and then we're going for skill bridge from the military. And I've worked 20 years in professional development coaching.
If you're a new or newer real estate investor looking to launch or grow your real estate investing business, please check out Investor Fuel Club. It's a coaching community, but unlike anything you've ever seen before. And you can actually partner with members of our mastermind from coast to coast on deals right in your market. There's no better opportunity to build a consistent business than to literally partner with pros to help you avoid costly mistakes, avoid the need for capital to do deals, and help you eliminate your fears as you're starting your business. Learn more about Investor Fuel Club at investorfuel.com/club.
So we're adding that as the higher benefit is that you get to work with professional development coaching. That's one-on-one call once a week. That's a team meeting, and then a rally on Thursdays. But the students are the engine. So I'm trying to build a cohort approach to innovation, and making them a high-level concierge tier service to partner with healthcare, telehealth, and to partner with reading and literacy, and to partner with claim increase. I'm doing a whole spectrum of system improvements because AI is here, and we have to integrate it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm sure learning AI is really a valuable skill set. So I'm sure that's amazing what you guys are able to do. As you know, people are buying their homes and kind of as you did using the VA loans, how did you go about finding the right service providers, finding the right contractors, the right, anybody? How did you go about that?
Yeah. So without that expert, it is like a a hunt or a treasure hunt. It can be
Mhm.
hits or miss and information you get. Um, so it takes some time to develop. That's why I gave the year and a year and a half. But um, I always went with programs, so I did go to the homebuyer program, and it really broke down by sections each of the things needed through the process. And then me telling my partner, my fiance, that we have to have these things. She was able to talk to the realtor and find, because she's a waitress, and find that in our where the Florida Gators club meets at, and they gave us the right realtor. I knew it was going to be a bigger bank, and then you have to uh, make sure that person's at work that day, and it took us 2 days to make that happen. And then we finally got to the right person. Um, and I paid nothing. They paid my home inspections. They paid my closing cost.
Wow.
I just stood there while the lawyers and the everyone signed everything. I signed my little pieces and was able to move into the house uh with minimal resistance.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's so many resources that people don't really know about. So that's amazing how you're able to navigate that, even down to like, appraisals and realtors and finding the right people. It must be kind of challenging to navigate that.
Yeah, that's another piece with the zero down VA home loan, is that's a requirement. So they have a higher standard for the housing transaction that they're going to underline for you to make sure you get to the good inventory. So our first, oh my God, we got to have this house. We called the parents and we're on conference call and we're saying how this is the one, and they came racing to it to look at and check it off for us. It literally was a whole front was termites. Just got patched up with new wood,
Oh,
and we're friggin' set. This is it. We're close to the parents. We're in this thing, and yeah. So there is bad inventory out there, and it sells just as fast as the other stuff. So if you're running around for price and you think you
right.
found the sweet spot, yeah, you think you found the sweet spot, it might not be the sweet spot, and that's where the VA home loan really has that powerful piece, is that they're putting 25% down into into the financier's hands at the same time of the zero down to you and that home inspection. They really are thorough and they're really serious. They'll say no, look for another piece of inventory and keep that realtor moving if it's not the right not going to meet inspection specs.
Yeah. Well, that's amazing. That's amazing to know that that's in place because that probably helps a lot of people out. So, you've been able to really develop a program that helps veterans in a lot of different ways, connect them to a lot of different industries. What would be a piece of advice that you wish you kind of learned when you were going through it that you can share with people? I know you shared some of the pitfalls, but is there one specific one that really got you when you were going through it?
Um, well, we have AI coming in, so get with the people that are in AI. AI is one ceiling. It's called top. And when you have that, you're getting the education at the same time you're going through the process. I'm using it for I'm at 100% claim now. I just got my phone last year, the Verizon S25 with Gemini. And by upgrading, I'm able to patch into my master's degree from 100% disabled. So it's an accommodation for me. That's the difference between everybody else in the market is that I'm using it as I'm impaired. I use everything's recorded, everything's synthesized for me, but it's a different level. And if you're not able to get that and operate it at a professional level, then you need to be looking for these programs that you can get into early and get that AI education of it can do so many things in your life. I mean, I did a diet plan and took pictures of the diet food and came out with healthy food for my age. I mean, it's a full package of it. Other than that, just start early, 18 months to 1 year, start early, find someone
Yeah.
that can help. If it's a digital navigator, give us a call. There is a path. That's same for international students coming into town. There's a path. There's a safe path of onboarding and transitioning that is coming out of this chaotic time of the economy, and all these restrictions are starting to loosen up, and you can really
Mhm.
follow that in and catch these trends of early technology, early navigators, early
Right.
you see them already. You're getting the advertisement, you're getting the marketing, you're starting to see them come
Mhm.
into this is the time, and it's the best time to buy. This is it. You're at the bottom, and if you can work in this difficult time now and figure it out, you're going to be ahead in each investment as you keep moving forward because of that 25% that the bank's getting and the zero down of keeping your money in your pocket. You're saving for as an entrepreneur, this is leverage. This is equity. So if you can grab this, you are going to be able to start that business instead of that semi job, semi retirement, semi I'm self-employed push that a lot of people try to get into. You can get that equity behind you, make that first purchase, and then when you're ready, do that entrepreneurs. And there is navigators out there. I know I'm one. So look for us.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much, Javen. Tell everyone where to find you and how to work with you.
It's Jayvan Spence. It's sorry. It's www vetvictories.info. So it's
Amazing.
VETVICTORIES.info.
Amazing. Well, thank you, Javen. I think people learned a lot from this. And I mean, this is really great work you're doing for veterans. So I think, you're helping a lot of people and changing a lot of lives.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Awesome. Well, thank you everybody for listening. Hope you learned a lot, got a lot of good takeaways here. Definitely check out Jayvan, definitely check out Vet Victories, and we will see you back next time. Bye.
Thanks for joining us for today's Real Estate Pros Show. You can learn more about the amazing benefits of the Investor Fuel Mastermind community, including surrounding yourself with hundreds of other rock stars, 100% financing for your deals, and members-only discounts from vendors you're likely already using that, as a member of Investor Fuel, will save you more than the cost of your membership. Visit investorfuel.com to learn more. If you're interested in joining us as a guest of this show, please visit investorfuel.com/pros to apply. You can also check the show notes for access to free resources, how to get access to world-class lead generation, and much more. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another episode. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next show.